Hi guys, hi friends. So it's Thursday and I'm Shay and it's Thursday, so you know that means has God been good or what? It's another testimony Thursday. I'm trying to use the other phone to shine the light because this camera quality looks so poor. But yeah. So my week has been weekend and my Thursday has been Thursday. Yeah. Usually Thursday is like busy for me, but now it's like gotten a bit more hectic due to some recent changes. But and it's really late right now for me. Well, late is relative, but it's like 10 minutes to 11, so it's 10:50 p.m. Um, but I decided I'm still gonna do the video. Accountable, you know, gonna show up no matter what, no excuses. And this evening, I had done a video last week or the week before on the title was keep going, and this is like a follow-up, a part two to just keep going. I don't know, as I said before, like my testimonies are like always for me first, even though like sharing them is like an encouragement to me first and then to whomever else is going to see this video. And so it's just been impressed on me to like keep pushing, keep going, keep pushing, keep pressing, even if you feel like you're crawling, even if it feels like you have come to a stop, keep going. I've been in the book of Ruth. At chapter 2. I've been at chapter 2 for a few days, which is so surprising because I have read this. I've studied the book of Ruth before. So to be at chapter 2 for a few days now, and each time I'm like, I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna wrap up today and move on to the next chapter. It's like there's just so much that the Lord is showing me in that chapter right now. And then this evening, it just came to me like, look at Ruth's life. She's a Moabite woman. This man comes with his family. He marries her. Her husband, Marlon. Don't know if that's the right pronunciation. Don't come for me. He marries her, right? So she marries into this family. Her father-in-law dies, her husband dies, her brother-in-law dies. What's going on? There's no more men in the family. Who's going to take care of them? It's just women now that's left. Then her mother-in-law says, okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going back where I came from. You go back to your family. She says, no, I'm going to stay with you. Her sister-in-law goes back. What might have been going on in her mind? Like, what? I wonder what her thought process was like. To leave her family, get married, lose her husband, lose 3 members of her family. I'm just going to say her new family that she would have married into. Then her mother-in-law is like, go back, I'm going to go my way. This was her new life, her new norm. Most times when persons get married, they're thinking, okay, life is going to get much better now. You're expecting just a whole new world. And she did have that for a while, and then it appeared like everything was falling all apart. I mean, her husband died, and she could have like sulked. She could have run back home and said, you know what, I never should have married in this family in the first place, because what is this? But I think she had a very positive attitude. She stayed with Naomi, her mother in law. She was loyal to her. She was willing to work and take care of her, and that just shows me her heart. And it also shows me that, no matter what the situation is, how you look at it, how you handle it says a lot about you. And she had reason to be sad or mad or angry at life. It doesn't say that she even had any children in those years of marriage. So it was like she could have looked at it and said, what did I do with my life? I got married to this man, he died, his dad died, the brother died. Now I have to go back and start all over. She could have murmured or complained or just looked at it from her way, like, what is going on? And how many times have we done that? Like, we, the slightest inconvenience, or maybe it's not a slight inconvenience, maybe it does seem like everything is falling apart. Maybe you're trying to work on something and it just doesn't seem like it's going to work out. Maybe you just don't know the next step forward. So you have good reason, or what appears to be good enough reason, to complain or cry or just throw in the towel. But look at Ruth. Look at Ruth. Look how she was insistent. That's what gets me. She insisted that she's gonna go with Naomi. She said, I will not leave you. I don't even, I have my, let me try and find it on my phone. She said, I think she said, where you die. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I know it, but I'm going to read it. Alright? I'm not remembering it word for word right now. She said, I'm looking for it on the Bible app. Alright, this is the Eastern Standard Version. She said, Ruth 1 verse 16. But Ruth said, do not urge me to leave you or to return from following you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts me from you. Hello? And when Naomi saw that she was determined to go with her, she said no more. She said, if anything but death parts me from you. I want to read another verse that I really love. She said in chapter 2, verse 2, she says and Ruth the Moabite said to Naomi, let me go to the field and glean among the ears of grain after him, in whose sight I shall find favor. And she said to her, go, my daughter. Now, Ruth had a level of respect for Naomi. She asked her. It's almost as if she was asking her permission, right? And she spoke positively. She said, let me go in the field and glean among the ears of grain after him in whose sight I shall find favor. She didn't know where exactly she was going, right? Because in verse 3 it says, so she set out and went and gleaned in the field after the reapers, and she happened to come to the part of the fields belonging to Boaz, who was of the clan of Elimelech. So it's not like she set out to go to that specific part of the field, but she spoke it already. She said, in after him in whose sight I shall find favor. So her words went to work for her. But I'm just looking at how positive she was. She was willing to stay with Naomi. I don't know if willing even does justice, but she insisted, I'm going to stay with you. Okay? Then she said, let me go and clean, let me go and see what I can do so we can be taken care of, we can eat. Not in those words. Then she said, let me go in him whose, after him in whose field, after him in whose sight I shall find favor. Ruth is just a chipper to me, and just reading this is like, despite all that might be happening, have a positive attitude. Keep going. Keep going. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think I have this grace on my life that it doesn't matter what is going on. I don't know if I've said this before. Even if I'm under the weather, it never shows. I never look like what's happening. I think it's, yeah, for the most part, it's like it's good. It's good. It's just that sometimes when you tell people, oh, I'm really going through, they're like, girl, you look fine. Or I'm not feeling well. So that's like the only downside, but it's been a season that I would love to end. But I have gotten to the point where I'm just like, okay, Lord, I'm not asking you to end it anymore. Just give me the grace to go through it. So let that become your prayer too. Not that it will just automatically end, but that God will give you the grace to go through it, whatever it is, whatever your season or situation is, that God will give you the grace to go through it, and understanding and wisdom. We don't want to be repeating seasons because we rushed through it, because we didn't get the lesson. None of those reasons. So the grace, ask for grace for whatever is happening with you right now, and wisdom and understanding. Y'all, I'm gonna get some rest, and I have some stuff to do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it before I go to bed, but yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. I know this video is late, well, late in terms of I usually put it up earlier, and it's a little different than my other videos, but yeah, I do hope it still like encourages you to just keep going and keep trusting God, keep praying intentionally as well. Right, maybe you need to write it down first, like write down what you want to pray about, find scriptures to go with it, and then pray it. I think that will help. And just be encouraged, even on days when you just feel way out of it. Be encouraged. All right, I'm Shay. I hope this video blesses you. I am looking forward to next week already. The next time I will share a video with you. Enjoy your weekend, and God bless you. And you can go and read the book of Ruth as well, or let me know what book you're in right now and what you've been learning so far in the comments if you want to share.